Hey there guys, Rodimus Punk here, doing my second part of the WWE collection video that I had uploaded a little while back, and that was my Jakks Pacific Ruthless Aggression and Deluxe Aggression video, and right now I'm doing the precursor to those figures, the Jakks Bone Crunching Action figures and the Titantron Live figures. There's a couple others in there, like I'm pretty sure Tough Talkers are the name of them, and then there's one that I do not know the name of the series. I probably will remember it in a little bit, but I know someone's going to correct me in the comment section, which you guys love to do, even though no one has seen any of my videos yet. My two videos, which are part 1 and part 2 of the collection video, hoping to get out there, get some subscribers, but I know it's a process that takes some growth. So without further ado, let's get right into the collection. So our first figure we have is Owen Hart's character, the Blue Blazer, one of my favorite bone crunching action figures. I think it looks great, and I think this may be one of the only Blue Blazer figures we have, and it's very fitting because for the bone crunching action line, I think it looks alright. Good send off to Owen Hart. Hopefully looking down on this video right now. Next figure was my first bone crunching action figure I got online, Diesel, one of my favorites, Kevin Nash. Next, my second Val Venus. I have two. One will show up later on. From the Three Faces of Foley, we have Cactus Jack. How coincidental. Owen Hart in his pink and black attire. Looks like the attire that he wore in his match against Bret Hart. A figure that has the same head falling off syndrome as my Mitch figure, Edge. Edge has a bit of the Freddie Mercury mustache going on right there. Hardcore Holly. The badass Billy Gunn. If you look, since he's part of the Signature Series, because it's a kid's toy, you can't write badass on there. You see right there, it says Bad O. Bad A-O-O. So from now on, whenever I review a Billy Gunn figure eventually on this channel, I'm going to refer to him as Bad O. Because I can't have moms complaining to me that I taught their kids the A word. Another figure from the Three Faces of Foley pack, but this was not the one featured in that. This is the one from the Signature Series, since you see Dude Love's signature on there. Dude Love. The Undertaker. Can't remember which outfit that is. I believe that's the Ministry. I can't remember. The Late Great China. Attitude Era Big Boss Man. I call that the Shield attire Big Boss Man, but they weren't around at that time. A slightly different Bone Cruncher, Big Show. China doesn't have any bone crunching features, as you can probably tell. Man, the lighting is awful in this video. I don't know what's going on. That looks a little better. I'm sorry if that's irritating you guys. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. I don't know if he was called Triple H at that point. But as you can see, the build on him is a little different from everyone else. I don't know why. And then another slightly different build. The Road Dogg, Jesse James. X-Pac. Now, if I had a bone-crunching action Shawn Michaels, I'd be able to complete these DXs, but I always just used the one that I had. I believe the Basic Series Royal Rumble Heritage Shawn Michaels is the one that I have. And then Val Venus, my first one, which is in much better condition. Ken Shamrock from the Signature Series. Al Snow with head. Savio Vega from the Nation of Domination. Another Nation of Domination member, Rocky Maivia. We do not talk about him. The chairman himself from the Signature Series, Vince McMahon. The face of the Attitude Era, along with The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. The other face of the Attitude Era, the Brahma Bull, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. X-Pac, when he's not in his DX attire. Dude Love from the actual Three Faces of Foley pack. I have two left, from my Bone Crunchers at least. Mankind from the Three Faces pack of Foley. That completes my Three Faces of Foley. A bigger figure, The Big Show, which I believe Grimm's Toy Show, back when I had watched him, called him one of the worst wrestling figures of all time. And I can say that, but it's not really supposed to be an accurate figure. It's supposed to be a comical-looking Big Show. Man, this is some awful lighting. Give me a minute just to fix this. Oops, sorry. Give me 1 second. I hope that looks somewhat better, and I have one more figure to show from the Bone Crunchers. It's this Mankind figure, which I use as my Mick Foley. And one special thing about this figure is I actually got it signed by Mick Foley himself at my local Comic-Con. So I'm just going to leave him like that. And now we're going to get to the slightly bigger bone crunching figures. Edge. Edge again. Another badass Billy Gunn. Triple H with the European Championship. And Jeff Hardy with a hair problem, so I just colored over it in Sharpie. Most of these figures are all pre-owned, except for the Blue Blazer, which I got mint in box. All of these guys were previously owned, so I just took them as they came. Oh wait, the Three Faces of Foley I got in box too. So I'm just gonna fix these guys' position on here, and then I'll get to my valets and then the Titantron series. So this is where we are at so far, and I believe I actually finally fixed the camera. Sorry if you guys were irritated with that so far. So this is where we are at with my figures. Just finished up the bone crunching action figures and the slightly bigger scale bone crunching action guys. Now we're getting into what is probably called the worst series of wrestling figures by the WWE, and these are the Titantron Live figures. But first, just to get these guys out of the way, are my valets. I have two, Jim Cornette and Bob Backlund. Alright, here we go. So, the actual Titantron figures are these guys with these little divots on their feet. When you plug them into the Titantron, it'll play their theme song. So this is Shane McMahon, looking very constipated. Looks like he just got thrown off the top of the Titantron. A gift from Austin, who you guys may have heard of in the last video, is Kurt Angle. This was a Christmas gift. Hope you're watching, buddy. We should talk more. And then Vince McMahon, the boss himself. Alright, next up are the figures without the divots on their feet, but they still have screws in their feet, so I believe they have some function. Rikishi. I did it for The Rock. I did it for the people. Very odd-looking Triple H. I believe this still is Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Probably not. Probably is Triple H because he has the hair out to the sides now. Scotty 2 Hotty to go along with Rikishi. Still missing Grandmaster Sexy. I need him. The Rock. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Bubba Ray Dudley, or as he's known in TNA, Bully Ray. And, this guy that WWE has told me not to talk about, so I'm not going to name him. Okay, I have to. He's one of my all-time favorite superstars, Chris Benoit. Another gift from Austin. Yeah, I'll just leave Mick Foley right there. So, before I get into my next few figures, here's where we're at. Pretty good. Alright. So now we're into... These guys both have the Titantron chips on their feet, but these guys are a little different. These are from the Tough Talkin' series. So this is The Rock. He does not talk anymore, but he still looks pretty tough. And then this figure. It's a weird figure. This figure works. It's a Stone Cold. He looks pretty high quality for a Jakks figure, especially from the Titantron Live series. And, so yeah, he interacts and he sounds like he's under a large amount of stress. Sounds like his knees are about to give out. That's why he's got the brace on. Yeah, and he sometimes talks without you even doing anything to him. There we go. Now I have two more figures that were kind of a part of the Titantron series. Stephanie McMahon Helmsley. And the one and only Rob Van Dam. Really skinny. Looks like he's Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. I'm just gonna say that. Look at how skinny his arms are compared to everyone else. Even the Bone Crunchers have bigger arms than him. Well, I guess they're different kind of figures. Bone Crunchers are more cartoony. That's why they get a little bit more hate, but I don't really care. I love the Bone Crunchers. Very nostalgic. Then my last figure from this era, I would say, from 1997, Andre the Giant. Pretty tough-looking figure. Got that figure right around the time when I began collecting wrestling figures. I got him on my birthday for like $9, which is a steal because I've seen him go for a lot more online. So yeah, that is the second part of my collection video. These are my Jakks Bone Crunching Action and Titantron Live figures. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, and remember to live long and love wrestling. This is Rodimus Punk, signing out.